Those of you who know me know that I can talk indefinitely about nothing, so this won't be difficult at all. Anyhow, it's a real privilege and honor to be here, and I'm really delighted. As I look over and I see a whole lot of students who I've had or I know from various classes, it's, you know, my first thought that comes to mind when I was asked is, gosh, I'm actually we don't normally say this, but there's a whole lot of people out there who I'm going to miss. The more profound thought, because that just came from the heart, that was instinctive. The more profound thought was, what should I talk about? And then what for economists, what is the optimal content of a talk? And everything, you know, when I teach urban economics, you're supposed to just, wherever you're walking down the street, you're just supposed to look out there and see an abstract model with some, you know, some little real life drawings on it. Same thing about giving a talk. Now, what I know is that the opportunity cost for you all is high. So even though I'm trying to stall, I don't want to stall very much, because your opportunity cost, saying goodbye to friends, partying, hacking up, and so on, is really important. So I'll try to be brief and give you just a little bit of sort of random advice, things that I wish. In fact, I have a child who's graduating in a couple weeks, so, you know, your own kids don't listen to your advice. But here I have a captive audience. It's rude for you to leave. So I get to give you a little bit of sort of random thoughts that you probably already know, but just in case. The first of these was, remember that whenever you're given credit, as I just got a whole lot, that it really reflects the work of others. Faculty instinctively know this, because we know that we have armies of students and colleagues who do a lot of our work. At least whenever I publish something, it's because I've been working with someone else, and by my age, I've figured out how to slough off an awful lot of that work on my colleagues. So, we know this, but you all should know it too. Students are especially valuable as co-authors because they tend to think outside the box and come up with more creative ideas than we might have otherwise. But it's also really important while I'm up here to recognize the economics department's professional staff, because we at Duke Economics are really blessed with some amazing people. These are the people, those of you who are students out there, you might not realize what they do, but they lobby for you behind the scenes whenever you've forgotten to turn something in or you've missed a deadline, and I would guess about 80% of you fall into that category. They rectify the mistakes that professors have made, and more generally, they help the education process in a myriad of ways. This summer, 3 of our staff from EcoTeach, which is the arm of Duke Economics that actually makes the educational process work, 3 of our staff are leaving. 2 of them are heading to, I think there's that little university down the road. They themselves are going to grad school. And so we wish them well. Jennifer Counts and Megan Jackson are both heading off. Gail McInnes has been with us for a long time. She's worked with me in particular on the summer minority program and has helped out with the master's program. Gail thinks she's retiring, and I have between now and I believe June 30th to come up with a way of sweet-talking her into staying for another year or 2. But in case she doesn't, I'd like to say to Jennifer and Megan and Gail, you know, we're really grateful to you all. All right. Oh. This is my last chance to really embarrass Megan. She's sitting right there. She was the one who told me to stall, so you can just keep on clapping for her. Other things, second thought was never underestimate the capacity of others. This is something that has been a principle that I've had when I've worked with the summer minority program with a whole lot of other students from all over. It's amazing what people can do. And those of you in this audience, especially graduating from Duke, you all are an incredibly bright but also privileged group of people. And I hope you take the opportunity to extend some of the fortune that you've received to others. And then, another thought notice. Oh wait, there's Jennifer Counts right over there. Let's embarrass her too. Well, Gail is not coming. She was aware that I would do something like this. So my principles, you know, you all have studied tons of economics and things like the Slutsky equation and the envelope theorem and concepts like heteroscedasticity. Those will kind of fade from memory. I hope not, but they might. But even if they don't, so what are the real principles that you should remember? One, the first thing is to apply the principles of economics to life wherever you go, but don't emphasize this to others around you. If you do that, they'll think of you as either being a geek or heartless, or most likely a heartless geek. So just do it quietly, but keep remember these principles of optimization. To do that, you have to understand costs. Understanding costs will help you from stalking your old girlfriends. Those are sunk costs. They'll keep you from undertaking fruitless, quixotic efforts. Those are search costs. Some of you in this audience are perhaps thinking about getting married someday. Well, remember, the principle of economics says don't search forever. Don't try to search for Mr. Right. You know, when the marginal benefit from additional search equals the marginal cost, it's time for you to settle on Mr. Pretty Good. It's not that you want to, but it's that your first order conditions command you to do this. But don't ask your parents if they follow this strategy. So, other principles. Understand the concept of Nash equilibrium. Again, never mention this to other people or sort of that geek light will go right off. But in practical terms, this means anticipating your adversaries. And when I mean adversaries, I mean parents, girlfriends, employers, things like that. Anticipate your adversaries' reactions and their actions. Don't count on them, though, to do the right thing because they themselves might not be economists. Sometimes you have to help them understand what their rational move is so that you can take advantage of it. Okay? Very important. The corollary of that is if you forecast the Nash equilibrium outcome and you don't like it, change the game. Real important. You have to, cruder way of put this is if you find yourself caught in an unhappy rut, then it's up to you to do something about it. Fourth principle for you all is take advantage of other people's risk aversion. Faculty, actually don't look to your faculty for role models because academics tend to be very cautious, risk-averse people. But understand that people in general tend to be highly risk-averse, and if you understand that and you forecast it in their behavior, then there are opportunities for arbitrage. Principle 5 is to hunt for free lunches and positive externalities. Milton Friedman is famous for saying there are no free lunches. And I always thought he was wrong. All those externalities are potential free lunches. So hunt for them. If you find yourself with collegial people who are smarter than you and who are giving, those are people who are creating externalities. The corollary of this is that you got to do some of that yourself. But very important for you. And remember that, especially because you are privileged, you're in a position to create lots of externalities, especially if you're going to, as I hope you do, to look for it and demand it from others. And then the sixth principle is understanding diminishing returns. You should know when your listeners' brains are full and then stop. Good luck to you all. Thanks.